some white Americans, they only eat meat that they hunt, and I can respect that. But there are plenty of them who get all the grand majority of their meat from the grocery store, but every once in a while, just for fun, they like to go off into the wilderness to murder animals. Okay. So there's that. But also, if you take a look at the reports of just animal abuse and things of that nature, you will see that the grand majority of the reports where that is concerned are about white people doing this shit. I mean, we all know the stereotype of the white kid on the way to becoming a mass shooter, a school shooter. They will start off with doing things like hurting animals, right? Hurting cats, hurting dogs, okay? Things like that. It's a very well-known stereotype about those kinds of people. So all of this is just so pathetic.
Them no fucking morals or nothing. Then you wonder why every fucking nation hates when black people move in their fucking neighborhood. Black people need to be fucking better. In some of our...
How many times do you think she's ever seen a black kid kill a wild animal, bro? How many times do you think she's ever seen that with her own eyes? But she sees it possibly for the first time ever in her 50s and is like, this is a statement about the black community, right? It's so fucking cringe, dude.
This was kind of interesting. So what do y'all think about this? A lot of people would actually agree with that lady. They would say they can't trust their own. It's a lot of people that say black people are mean. The whole black fatigue, ghetto fatigue thing, all that. What do they talk about? The black on black crime, all these things. Things that are happening in our neighborhoods, things that are happening in other neighborhoods outside of our bubble. Yeah, people agree. And I would say there are black folks that would you not agree that there are some black folks that look at other black people and they kind of like turn their nose up at them, or they look down on them in a sense? I would say she's one of those like one of those black people that she just hates her race. If she could be white, if she was able to wish herself to be white, I feel like she would take that. She would take the chance. She would rub her hand on the little genie thing and get her wish. That would be one of her wishes. But no, this isn't all black folks. Obviously, not everybody is ghetto. There are nice areas where it's actually wealthy communities with a bunch of wealthy black people, and they look all types of complexions. They either my complexion, they dark, light. All different complexions, all successful, especially in parts of Maryland, Virginia, DC, going to other places. I'm sure there's like wealthy black folks in Atlanta, people that own real estate, really good at real estate. So her just saying that y'all black people, I'm like, okay. Even I'm like, I can see why people got mad, because I remember I made a video a while ago talking about black fatigue, and it wasn't about like hatred or anything like that. It was just like, this is my black fatigue, but I actually like black people, and I don't want to walk around feeling like my own kind would hurt me. Have there been situations where our own kind, we plot on each other, we try to keep each other down, hurt, murder, kill, do those things to each other because of what the circumstances we've grown up in, or the things we see in the media that's influencing us. All these things wrap up into it. The government, that's like a whole other topic. So some of these things, yes, you could say she's right about in a sense, but the way she's going about it, I'm pretty sure it's like it's like an overgeneralization. And then in a sense, I think that's why a lot of people would take offense to this, because it's like, ma'am, where do you stay at? And that could have been in your community where you grew up, in the hood or whatever. And a lot of people, it is bad. There are no opportunities. The kids are running reckless. The parents aren't in the homes, and all this stuff, right? But yeah, I think she's like, this is probably from trauma and shit she's seen. So that's it. And her experiences with black people, because I haven't just heard this lady is saying it online, y'all. I've heard this from other people that have said it out their mouths, like told me it's always an issue when they work with a black person, but they say when they work with other races, it's not like this. Or it's when they work with other races, they're not trying to keep them down. They're not trying to keep them up on game. it's no like little agenda. So I do, it's like I see what they're getting at here. And then he's gonna get into how the whole thing with like kids and abusing animals, it's fucked up. And he was going into the statistics and how, in a sense, it's like white individuals or younger white Caucasian kids, whatever, they're the ones who do it at a higher rate than of black people or black children, whatever. But yeah, it's just messed up, just like the constant bashing of each other. I think that's what I don't like. Like, we can laugh at the shit some of us do, like, haha, why y'all, I think I said, y'all be loud in the theater. Be quiet, because it do always be something, depending on the theater you go to, and the people be looking like me, my complexion, or be smelling like Black and Milds in there and shit. But yeah. But yeah, he's gonna get into a few other things. This went on longer than I needed it to be, but yeah, just watch it. But yeah, this lady is clearly just off her rocker. She's upset, and like you said, you can see the stress in her face. Like, I think we all got some stress. You see, look, the stress right here in my eyes. Everybody's stressed. Okay, that's it. Bye. Peace.
I'm so sick of some of our black people. Y'all so fucking rowdy, and you act like a bunch of fucking buffoons. Some of y'all women go out with shirts that look like bras and underwear, and your shorts look like fucking underwear, and your men, you walk around here with your pants up under your ass. No,
Just, it's so crazy. She is literally the archetype of the stereotypical angry black woman. She is so angry and scowls so frequently that she has permanent scowl lines on her face because of how angry she perpetually is, And that's what we're seeing a lot of here, right? Self-hatred. Racism ages you, even if you're black, clearly, right? I mean, she's younger than my mother. My mother looks 10 years younger than this woman.